Hey there, Zach Boughton, Leica Ambassador, and today I want to talk to you about the Leica Calonox 2 Sight LRF. I'm going to show you how to mount it to your rifle scope, and then we'll head out to the range and show you how versatile it is going from rifle to rifle and how it will maintain your system zero when mounted. The Leica Calonox 2 is going to mount to your rifle scope via a Rusan adapter. Now the standard Rusan adapter would be threaded and would mount to the Calonox, and this would allow you to mount to one scope objective size. Now, this is great if you only have one rifle scope or one gun you want to use the unit on. I have a few different ones, and Rusan has come out with a modular system. So as long as you have a mount on your rifle, if you have the modular piece attached to the Calonox, we can interchange it amongst scopes. So the first step for me and for you guys should be to mount your Rusan adapter. So this is the MAR 58. It goes with an Amplus 2.5 to 15 by 50. And the standard mounting orientation is either going to be with the lever at a 90 degree up or the lever at a 90 degrees off to the right. I prefer the right orientation just so that when this is mounted with the thermal, I don't have anything in my way when I'm reaching my hand up to operate the thermal. So get it in the correct orientation, and then we just want to make sure that this lever is snug enough so that under recoil, the unit is not going to slide on the scope at all. This will be a 4mm hex. If for some reason this was loose, you could just slowly tighten it right here, and then just test the snugness. You should be able to get it with one finger, but it should be firm. So we'll have that unlocked. The next step is going to be to take the modular part of the Rusan adapter. This is the MCR M43P, and the back of the Calonox 2 is the M43 thread pitch, so that would be the designation. And first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to just screw this all the way down and make sure that it is tight. Give it a good firm snug. So now this is installed onto the threads, and we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 grooves on the back of the unit. Now there's one wider groove, and it also has an arrow, and that is going to correspond with an arrow on the MAR 58 adapter. So right now, it's going to be in the wrong position. You can see my optic is just not wanting to line up because it's impeding on my barrel. So there's 3 set screws, 1, 2, and 3 on the adapter on the Calonox. We got a 2.5mm hex driver, and we're just going to loosen the set screws. Once that's loosened, you can modify and adjust the position a full 360 degrees. So if we look at the front of my scope, my arrow is at the 12 o'clock. So we want our arrow at the 12 o'clock to the unit. So I'll line that up, and we will snug down all 3 screws. There is not a torque setting that I know of, but you want to get these pretty firm. Now that we have that mounted up, we can simply align the arrows. It's going to slide into the unit, and then we're going to just twist to lock. And now the Calonox is securely mounted to your rifle scope. So let's head out to the range. I want to show you how versatile it is to simply install this, shoot and maintain zero, and then move it to another rifle. We're here at the range with 2 of my rifles, and we want to confirm that both of them are going to hold and maintain zero with the Calonox 2 Sight LRF installed. So first thing we want to do, make sure that we actually have a zero on both rifles, which we did. So we'll install the unit. On the first one, we line up that little arrow, install it, and we're going to lock down the unit. Spin the dial to the left to turn it on. We'll flip open the cap. And a couple quick things. I like to just make sure that my zoom is roughly set where I'm going to want it on my scope. I like to make sure the internal brightness on the Calonox 2 is all the way up And then I make sure that this front ring is focused so everything is looking as clear as possible through your setup. I'm gonna jump on this gun, shoot it, we'll quickly swap, and then we'll go look at the results. Now to swap, I'll just move my gun over really quick. Move this one over. You're simply gonna unlock the unit. Now it's removed. We're gonna install it on the new unit. Simply lock it down. We'll jump on the rifle and we will shoot and confirm 0 with this gun. Looking at the target, we can see that my 6.5 PRC, we got a great 0. That was the first rifle that I shot. Second rifle, 6.5 Creedmoor, had a great 0 as well. So the Calonox 2 is going between systems super easy, and it's maintaining each system 0. So it's working exactly how we would want it. It's that simple, it's that fast. Thanks for watching.